No.
That was not the case. You were out of depth, probably more of the social behavior in that space.
Yeah, the social behavior.
In terms of when you say the word 6%, can you elaborate on that idea that, why do you feel that's the case, or why do you feel for you why that number is sounds irrelevant for you?
Yeah, I went to an all-girls private school, so going into an engineering cohort of going from being, surrounded by females, told that I could do anything, going to university, becoming a minority was the first time I'd actually been seen as different. And there were, I had a friend at university at the first time she sat down in a classroom that a guy directly asked her, "Why aren't you in the kitchen?" and was full seriousness. So it was just this complete, I call it a cultural shock in the sense of just being out of my depth completely and going from being told I can to starting to recognize that people had unconscious biases, but also conscious biases, and people that I had to work with and my peers that I was graduating with saw me as different, and some saw me as not as capable as part of that.
But you were not out of your depth because of your knowledge or intelligence. That was not the case. You were out of depth, probably more of the social behavior in that space.
Yeah, the social behavior and the examples lecturers would give in class would be about, how motors work within a car. And that, you had to have that foundational knowledge to know how a car operates, which wasn't something at an all-girls private school that I'd had exposure to beforehand. So, having to go away and actually learn and understand these examples they're giving to understand the concepts in a different way. I had one lecturer that used flour and eggs as an example, and I think it was in my final year. And I was like, this is the first example that I actually understand the concept straight away. And it was just, it was just this kind of shock of having to be exposed to so different things that I hadn't seen previously.